She says yes. Grace is playing a game in the other room. I believe it's called Assassin's Creed, the Grecian edition. What's it called? Odyssey? Mm-hmm. So they're having fun with that. Engaging in gamecraft. I'm engaging in rockcraft. That's what I do, Grace. I engage in rockcraft. Not in gamecraft, okay? Just so we're reals. All right, I am going to check out the chat. The chat should be coming alive here in a moment. It came alive, the chat we had. The chat has come alive, ladies and gentlemen. Of the orange room. Oh, there I am. That is so weird. How can I be here yet online? Grace, how does that work? It's technology, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings from Greece. Someone from Greece is on here, Grace. Isn't that weird? You're playing a game set in ancient Greece. We're going around maniacally killing people. She's playing Assassin's Creed right now, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I have to say about that. I'm going to share this real quickly, and then I'll get back to you folks as quickly as possible. Possibly. Yes, I'm going to share it there. I'm going to share it over here for people who care. I'm going to share it there. Boom, pish, pow, pish, boom, bladle. Ladies and gentlemen, I have yet another Reverend guitar in my hands here because Ken sent me some cool stuff. Ken from Reverend. And of course, Wildwood is a huge Reverend dealer, as they are a huge dealer for everyone. Oh, can you dig it? Oh, will you dig it? Tune of mine that I'm mutating there, kind of Chet-esque. That's hard. Can you dig it? It's a cool tone. Yeah, they got these Retro Blast pickups on here. This guitar is the Contender RB with the Retro Blast pickups. Joe Naylor came up with. They sound magnifico. Got a little bit of that Filtertron activity, but with a little more heat. Got a little more of that heat. It's got a little chamber underneath the pickguard to give it a little weight relief. It's more of a Gibson scale type of a thing. Howdy, Greg from Knoxville, Tennessee. This is Festus McCorkindale, aka Tommy C. Huge fan. Well, bless your heart, Tommy. I'm going to be down in your neck of the woods soon for that woodshed guitar experience down there in, it's near Knoxville, as a matter of fact. Andy Wood put that together. Just got my Jetstream RB. Thank you, Wildwood. That's what I like to see. Folks, you know what the color of this one's called? It's called Outfield Ivy. Metallic green of glory and deliciousness. Set neck. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, you see the donut of doom right there? Well, that's what I'm staring into all the time. Looks like some kind of alien force looking at me saying, behold and eat. Josh asks, what modes do I usually use? I use the monster mode. Actually, no, I use a fair bit of all the above ski. You know, let's say we're rocking out a little bit of that A minor 7, okay? I'm going to go to the mighty A minor 7 chord. Now, over an A minor 7 ski, I can use, of course, my A minor pentatonic. I can add that flatted fifth and get the blues scale if I want. Or I could play the A Dorian scale, or that's the mode. I can mix them all together, the blues scale, minor pentatonic, and the Dorian scale. I got that. Right? So that's all good, clean fun right there. I can also take that little... So kind of cruising over an A minor like... So sometimes it's fun to kind of start a half step down. So I'm doing a flat Dorian up to A minor, back to. Right? That just sounds good. Mike Masters says, hey, Greg, my Gristle King arrives tomorrow. Delicious. You'll be rocking. Could you play a Mixolydian blues? Okay, so if I'm in, instead of doing A minor 7, if I do an A dominant 7, which I can do A7, I could do A9. A13. That's it, with the flat fifth. Okay. So then I can use a Mixolydian scale. And sometimes if you take some notes out of that scale, doggone it, you can get more of a kind of an East Indian flair. So if I start on the flatted 7th and go flat 7 root, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then ignore the 6th and just go flat 7 root. That's kind of a delicious sound. Kind of a cool little sound. Can you dig it? Someone asked about some scales. Oh, Hungarian minor. Oh, you can add that to the mix as well. So I kind of mix around them a little bit. So. Hey, Canoe, what's going on, Daddy-O? All right, that's a little bit of scalar activity for you crazy kids. Can you play Walk Like an Egyptian by the Bangles? No. Walk with an erection. What? Well, Egyptian. The Viking Plundarian scale. I like it. Sometimes when I'm in the key of E, I might throw in a little. Good. Folks, you're just tuning in. I'm manhandling this guitar out of the box. It is it's a new Reverend Contender RB with the retro blast pickups. Give it that. Oh, Joe S. says Luna Girl's been rolling around in my head. That's one of our tunes. That's coming out on the new record. Sounds good. It can engage in rockcraft, this guitar. Spirited rockcraft. That was a little tune called Luna Girl, which is going to be on the new KMT record when it comes out. Do we have a release date for the new record? Not yet, but doggone it. We just did the last tracking on Monday, so now it's just Mix Fest. I'm getting a text from my lovely wife. Oh, I don't even want to see that. Did you see that text, Grace? Disgusting. Oh. Mm-hmm. Sorry about that. I got distracted by hideous tidings. Anyways, folks, it's got a Texas-shaped pick guard. It does, kind of. Texas. Hey, is that Paulie Brown? Paulie Brown, he knows what's going down. That neck pickup sounds glorious. Can you dig it? Somebody asked what pickups are on this guitar. These are these new Retro Blast pickups that Reverend came up with that are like Filtertronzillas, if I may be so bold. Filtertronzilla! Woo! Recognize that, Grace? Little Godzilla. With a purple grimace and a melancholy sound, he does something and throws something on the ground. Godzilla! Mm-hmm. That's a good song. I used to love that song when I was a kid. Who doesn't like that song? You know who hasn't heard that song or doesn't like that song? People who haven't heard that song. Because you listen to the song and you're like, you know what? That's the sound of rock, diggity dog it. Diggity doggone. Mm-hmm. Ba-do-do-do. Mercy. Can you dig it out there? Can you dig it? Retro, right? The Retro Blast pickups sound glorious. Wow, you know what? The capo is something that when you don't have it, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, this sounds so good, am I right? Didn't have to hold it like you did. I thank you. Yes, I like it. I like all of that. I like it. Well, that's my, when I hit that phaser, that's the phase 95. I'll tell you what, that phase 95 sounds damn good. It is a Stones kind of day, isn't it now? When the whip comes down. Respected in society, you don't worry about the things that we used to be. You're talking heroin with the president. Yes, there's a problem, sir, but it can't be big. Now you're a pillar of society. You don't worry about the things that you used to be. You're a rat-trained girl, you're the queen of pound. You're the easiest lay on the White House lawn. Get out of my life. Don't take my wife, don't look back. Get out of my life. Don't take my wife, don't look back. You're so respectable. You're so respectable. So delectable. You're so respectable. Get out of my life. Don't take my wife, don't look back. You're so respectable. You're so delectable. You're so respectable. You're so respectable. Get out of my life. Don't take my wife. Don't look back. Get out of my life. Don't take my wife. Don't look back. Get out of my life. Don't take my wife. Don't look back. I like rock and roll. Rock and roll is good for your corns. It's good for your cool. Alex, they're not very expensive, these guitars. But yeah, about 1100. 1100. Boy, isn't that wild when we were kids? The guitar was $1,100 a bit. Oh my God. Now it's like, oh my God. Right? Am I right or am I right? Thank God. Tell you what, I'd take this guitar and run for the hills. Ladies and gentlemen, what is it? Who is it? What is it? It is a Reverend Contender RB, an outfield ivy. Look at that green. Can you see it all right? Look at that. You can see the donut in the background. The donut in the background, the eye of Sauron. Look at that. I like it. It's also available in Venetian gold and rock orange. I'm kind of into rock orange. It's a beautiful tone hue and a powerful experience. Am I right or am I right? Someone yelled at me for not having my extension cord. Yes, it's true. I forgot it again. My mind gets pulled in so many different ways. My mind gets pulled hither and yon, yon and hither. What are those pickups? Yes, you are correct. They are kind of Gretchish. They are Reverend's take on a Filtertron pickup, but they're hot. But they still got the slice. They got the sinew and they got the slice. They got the sinew yet. Grace, they have the slice. Okay? They got the sinew. We got some heat going on. This is another Wildwood exclusive. This is a my Gristlemaster in black with a larger neck profile. And they do have these in stock at Wildwood as we doggone speak, which is unusual because I'm going to tell you what. These guitars have been selling. It's been keeping me in Wheaties and syrup. That's important. Because you need to have a little loot to get some Wheaties and syrup. Syrup? That's not a thing. Wheaties and syrup, not a thing. But it is now. Getting dreams. Mm-hmm. Oh. Hello. Can you dig it? Corn checks are delicious, Tom. Captain Crunch to Wheaties. You know, Wheaties are all good. If you put enough sugar on them, they're all good. Am I right or am I right? We did get some Fruit Loops the other day. I hadn't had Fruit Loops in a while. I got to tell you, they're damn delicious. I had to do a double walk because of my consumption of the delicious breakfast cereals. Love the phaser. It sounds so damn good. You put a little gain on it that says, I'll take that gain and I'll make it swim in a delicious soup of sin. Ooh, I like the way that all sounded. Yes, it is kind of a telly on steroids, to be honest with you. Someone asked about the difference between this. The other day, I posted a video with my 53 Telecaster, and someone said, why would anyone play anything else? Well, I love that 53 Tele, but the neck pickup is microphonic as the day is long. It sounds great clean. If I add any heat, it goes, Hurr. If I go to the bridge pickup, I can add a little bit of heat, but not too much, or else this goes, Hurr. And it buzzes like a demon. This guitar, and plus it's not a very high output guitar, which is great when you're just clean, like through like a Fender style amp. It's great. It sounds great through my signature amp as well. But when I want to go into battle, or I have to engage in all kinds of different style craft and whatnot else, and I want it to cut through the B3 and the pounding drums, I grab my Gristlemaster, I plug it in, and I put on the heat, and it screams like a banshee of the night. And again, if I press this button, which gives me that second voice of those pickups, diggity doggone, and I'm cutting through, I'm walking tall, I'm feeling proud, I'm slicing through anything in my path like a machete of rock. Blort. All those sounds come to the party. What? I need a pickup suggestion to turn my telly into a fat jazz box. That's a hard one. You know, with these pickups, they could certainly darken that sucker up. You go on that neck pickup, you put a little bit of that second voice on, turn the volume off. Turn this heat off. No. Sometimes I forget stuff. Can you dig it? Typically, if I'm doing like a tune of mine, like that Sweet Tea song, first part of the head I'll play in the neck position without the button pressed in. time through the head, I might press that button in and get a little more heat. Right? Can you dig it? Troy Dunn asks a very important question. What's your mood enhancement substance consist of prior to your entertainment mode? I just caffeinate. I love that. We got a coffee machine of doom. We got a Gajia. So I fire that son of a bitch up. I blast out some of that sweet, sweet dark nectar. Piping hot. And I throw it down my gullet. Next thing you know, I'm ready to rock the peeps into some ish. Can you dig it? Carlos Santana says you got to make a face to get a note. Well, how about this? That just happened. Ever flip the control plate like Bill Kirchen style? No, I have not. Only because my hands are large, so I'm able to kind of go. I'm able to do all that stuff without. Someone asked for a little dry ice before. Something like that. Can you dig it? Lord have mercy. 3:52 in the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're from Nova Scotia. I have a song called Nova Scotia Cold, Andy. I don't know if you're aware of it. Can I cover one of your songs in my band? Of course you can. Oh, that's what you're asking about, aren't you? ever knew. Coldest winter I ever knew. Coldest, I screwed it up on the record. Coldest winter I ever knew was a summer loving you. Little Mark Twain quote. When I thought we had a fire started, you proved your heart was heat retardant. You're so Nova Scotia cold. You're so Nova Scotia cold. Well, you think you know what cold is, living in Minneapolis. Well, take a little trip to St. John. You'll find out what's really going on. You're so Nova Scotia cold. She's so Nova Scotia cold. She's so Nova Scotia cold. She'll come on like a heat wave, and you'll feel like a slave. And she'll fall right through the cracks, and it feels like December in Halifax. She's so Nova Scotia cold. She's so Nova Scotia cold. She's so Nova Scotia cold. Something like that. It is that riff from Looking Good. But instead of going, I'll go. Oh, you want sweet tea on Friday? You got it. We'll do it. Remind us. We'll be glad to do it for you. A little sweet tea. Oh, Belfast, warmer than cold. I like that kind of talk. Hey, that little Okie, why don't you come over and play? Yeah. Hey, that little Okie, we can hang out by my pool all day. My cat is on the fret, so you just might have to stay. Well, wasn't that the plan anyway? Oh, Okie, don't forget that raspberry pie. Oh, Okie, looking so good, it got bound to make me cry. Hey, that little Okie, you know I clean this place from step to stern. Hey, that little Okie, we got nothing but time to burn. My cat is on the fret, so you just might have to stay. Yeah, FaceTime time. Wasn't that the plan anyway? Oh, Okie, don't forget that raspberry pie. I can't have that. Oh, Okie, Looking so good, it's about to make me cry. Laugh until I cry. Laugh until I cry. Actually, that's not what's built in the amp is this. That's the harmonic vibrato, which is glorious. The phaser is this. Can you dig it? All right, folks. Well, thanks so much for tuning in today. Today is Tuesday, what is it, August 11th already. Lord have mercy. Time flies by. Again, we're, we do 4 things a week here. Sometimes 5. Every other week we do a live thing on Saturday nights. We just did a Saturday night thing this past Saturday when we did a thing with Toby. That's on my YouTube page. It's still up there, as is it's on Facebook as well. And our next Wildwood thing will be on Thursday. I'll have more guitars here. They're sending me, I think, 4 Fender guitars that I'll have. I'll play a couple of them on Friday and a couple of them on Thursday, and then a couple more the following Tuesday. So 2 are into that. That bracelet does give me magical powers. Toby's gal pal came down and she gave us all those bracelets, and they do give us powers. We're filled with powers. Thank you, Michelle, for those glorious bracelets. I find it when I turn it on, I'm almost invincible. Bullets could be shot at me, and I would just go skapoo, skapoo. I'd find them in midair and toss them asunder, turn them aside with great insignificance. They would fall on the ground and go like the magic bullet. What? Saturday night was awesome. Thank you very much. That's right. The vibrato is built in the amp, not the phaser. The phaser's an extra treat I just have added to the mix because I just love them. Very Wonder Woman-ish. You're right, Jay. Wonder Woman! Linda Carter. What? Hey, Greg. How are the Fishman pickups for controlled single-note feedbacking into sting before a loud nap? They sound majestic that way. They push an amp more than a regular T-style pickup would do. They will give you plenty of, they will make an amp submit to your powers. Can you dig it? All right, folks, thanks again for tuning in. Again, any interest in any of these guitars we're playing, you can go call the people at Wildwood. They'll be glad to help you out. Any interest in my jams or instructional materials or hats or pedals, whatever, you can go to my website, gregkoch.com. I do some Skype lessons as they come in, and you can get those through my web as well. That is a Leslie speaker behind me, Jay. That is Toby's Leslie that he left behind for when he joins us. Not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, we shall be back again. This is my other bracelets, my Fitbit. Can you dig it? Thank you, folks, for tuning in. Really appreciate it. As always, have a good day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.